What's going on? It's your boy Connor from the Dolphins Dive, and in today's video, we are going to break down the schedule release. Basically, going to do a quick rec prediction and then highlight some interesting games and stretches of the schedule just to keep mind of. This is going to be a very basic video. I know I haven't released a lot of stuff recently in terms of me making the content. Just been busy. I'm not going to make excuses though. I haven't been able to come up with creative enough ideas to feel the need to make videos, and that's on me. I gotta be better, but we're gonna do this video. To preface it, how I do record predictions, I just go 3-3 in the division. It keeps a lot of headaches away. We can very well sweep the Patriots and Jets again like we did last year, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna do 3-3 within the division. So nonetheless, season starts home against the Patriots. I think we're a better team than the Patriots on both sides of the ball. Obviously, they have legendary coaching. I'm going to obviously give us the win week 1 at the Rock. Hopefully we see that rushing offense that we intend to use wilt the Patriots, but we'll see. Week 2 at Baltimore in their bank. Obviously we crushed them last year. Well, we didn't really crush them. Our defense did. But they were also extremely hurt. They got a lot better in the offseason. They got healthy. I'm going to give the Ravens a dub here out of the sake of trying to be fair. But it's any given Sunday in football. We could lose to the worst team. We could beat the best team. It really just comes down to who shows up on that given day. Week 3, home against the Bills, which I love because we can use the heat to our advantage. I'm going to give us a dub. I'm giving us the home dubs in terms of the division series. So 2-1 away against the Bengals. Primetime Thursday Night Football. Tua versus Burrow. It shouldn't be a storyline like the Bengals took Burrow first overall. It wasn't controversial. The Dolphins didn't have the chance to draft Burrow, so they're going to make a silly storyline out of that. But, I mean, both quarterbacks heading into their third year. Bengals coming off the Super Bowl. I don't want to say the Bengals were kind of a surprise to make that Super Bowl run. I don't know if they're going to be that same kind of team. So I do expect probably regression from the Bengals in terms of expectations. I don't think they're going to make the Super Bowl again. But for the sake of trying to be fair, and I'm going to give us some wins that maybe we shouldn't get, I'm going to give the Dolphins a loss here. So we're going to be 2-2 at Jets. Like I said, I think we sweep the Jets, but for the sake of how I do it, I'm going to give us a loss because we're at New Jersey, by the way. Shout out New Jersey. Minnesota Vikings at the Rock, October 16th. I think that's a dub. The Vikings are a solid team, but I just don't think I think we're just a better team. They both have new coaches between us and them, but I think we're the better team. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. Week 7, primetime Sunday Night Football against the Steelers, who have Brian Flores as their inside linebackers coach. They're going to gas that up as a storyline, and it'll just be interesting to see play out. Flores has success as a defensive coordinator and head coach against the Shanahan-style offense, but he's not going to be calling the defense. And the Steelers run a different kind of defense, but he obviously has the knowledge to help take down this offense. And it goes vice versa. So it should be an interesting game. I think we're a better team than Patriots. Steelers. The Steelers have a phenomenal defense, but their offense is lacking in comparison to the Dolphins. So I'm going to give us the win on primetime. So what is that? I made this video before and I didn't record my audio. I'm going to say that's 5-3? Losses, yes, 5-3. Yes, 5-3 at Detroit. I give us the win. That's 6-3 at Chicago. 7-3. Is that nope? 6-3. Sorry, I'm not high, but it seems like it. 6-3, and then we play the Browns at the Rock. This is a game I could see going either way, but the Browns are an extremely talented team. They got a phenomenal quarterback, despite potentially being a shit bird. They have a great rushing offense. They do lack, they could get a Mark Cooper, but they don't have the biggest playmakers. They have obviously Myles Garrett and a strong defense. So for the sake of trying not to be biased, I'm going to give us a loss here. 6-4 heading into the bye week, which is about not halfway, but it's towards the back half, but it's still not super late like last year. So I like the timing of this bye week. It's not too early, not too late. We come off the bye week for another bye week against the Houston Texans at home. Funny enough, that's the only Dolphins game I've ever been to was last year against the Texans. We won that game, started going on that run, so that will set us at 7-4 at San Fran. So like I said, I made this video before. What I did, our next 2 games are at San Fran, at LA. I'm going to have us split those games. So in your imagination, you can give us the win-loss anywhere, but for the sake of my heart and Dolphins fans' heart, I'm going to give us the loss to the Niners. You know, Shanahan, apprentice, whatever. So that puts us at 7-5, but I'm going to have us beat the Chargers because that is a storyline they can sell between the Dolphins, obviously not taking Herbert. And Herbert's phenomenal. We all know it. I'm not going to act like he's not, but it would just feel nice to beat him again. So I'll be 8-5 heading into Buffalo against the Bills. Like I said, I'm having us lose away games to divisional opponents. So that's 8-6, I think. Yes, 8-6. And then we're home on Christmas against the Packers, who are an interesting team. I would say overall they regressed. They did add some strong talent in the draft. They drafted 2 stud defenders, and then they got Christian Watson. But obviously, that's the hole that was left by Devontae is not going to be filled. So I'm going to give us a dub here. Home turf on Christmas. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to give us the dub, making us 9-6 heading to New England on New Year's Day. Like I said, divisional opponent, we're away, giving us the loss, although I think there is a chance where we do sweep the Patriots because the Patriots aren't that talented. And I know that gets said about them a lot, but it seems a little different. Like, what are they doing offensively? And obviously, Bill Belichick's a wizard. He's the greatest coach of all time. Signed Don Shula. So maybe they know what they're doing offensively, and it's going to work perfectly fine. But outside looking in, like, I know it gets said, Patriots dynasty done, is it done? But, like, they got blown, their shit kicked in by the Bills in the playoffs, and they got worse. They lost more talent than they added, and they lost more coaches than they added. So I think there's a scenario where the Patriots aren't good, but we'll see. But like I said, for the sake of the video, giving us the loss, so it's 9-6. Nope. 9-7, heading into the last week, home against the Jets, who stink. Although I actually genuinely think the Jets had a phenomenal offseason. They had some good talent. They had a great draft. I think there's probably still a year or two away. So for the sake of that, I'm going to give the Dolphins a dub here. And at 10-7, which would have been enough to make the playoffs last year. Obviously, I don't even know. I'm blanking. I know we won 9 games last year, but I don't know if we won 10, if we would have made it in. Probably. So that's the video, 10-7. Comment down below what you guys think will go. I appreciate you genuinely if you watched any of this video. It means a lot to me. Please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And until next time, I'll catch you all love.